shame on me. I'll ask you when I go.
Yeah, it is. You want me to repeat that one? Okay, it is Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. It means that Allah is the only God, and Muhammad Rasulullah. It means that Muhammad is the last prophet in our religion.
Oh, okay. I have a question.
Yeah.
When you confess, you're just doing it to yourself.
Yes.
Nobody else is there. You don't need anybody.
No.
It's just like your own prayers, and that's when you really
Yes.
think about what you have done.
Yeah, but say if someone which is a non-Muslim wants to be a Muslim, they will do shahada. It is not necessary to be done in front of the people, but sometimes to make it in a more formal ways, they do it in front of the ulama. Ulama is someone who is considered as the leader in Islamic. So everything they say, everything of their ijma is the law that comes from their minds in after they deeply think in a Muslim's thing. It could be say a law in Islam, but it's not that much because today many law have been made because we are using two laws. The first one is from the Quran. From the Quran, it is very clear. There is no doubt, and we cannot change it at all. And the second one is from the ijma. It is from the thing that ulama says because Quran actually only consists of 20% of law and 80% of history. The history teach the Islam how to live in a Muslim's way. That's it. And because we can say it is not complete, especially to compete with nowadays live. So the ulama have the right to make the law more clearly. That's it. And that's the first one. It's about shahada, and the second one is salat. Salat is actually a 5-time praying. Well, we have many kind of salat, but the 5-time is the obligatory one. We do it in downtime. Could be like 45 minutes before the sunrise, and after that we do it in zuhur. Zuhur is when the sun right in the top of the earth. Say
The middle of the day.
Yeah. Like in the evening. In Indonesia, because we are very near to Catholic line, so the sun will be very close to the top of the earth at 12. But in here, because it is very far, it changed like several degrees of the earth. So I usually do it at 1 a.m.
Do you go to a special place, or can you do it anywhere?
I can do it anywhere actually.
But in the direction of Mecca, right?
Yes, but
Yeah, you have to be facing east.
Yes.
Where is Mecca? Where is?
Mecca.
No. I mean the direction where you pray.
Okay. It is in
This?
the north, 30 degrees in the north. Where do you face north?
North, that way.
Right there.
That way. Okay, that way. So 30 degrees is like that way. So
Yeah.
It's kind of that way. Yeah.
Not really where the sun comes out from,
No. It could be different.
because of the position of the earth in
Yes.
Mexico, Chihuahua, right?
Yeah, it is. Because in Indonesia we are facing to what's the opposite of west? East. To the
That's
east. Yeah. To the east, because Mecca is located in the east of Indonesia.
Oh,
Yes. So we just adjust it.
no, to the west.
Mm,
Because Indonesia is over there by
yes. In the south.
in the south.
Yeah.
But the east will be that way of Indonesia, so it should be
Yeah.
the west.
No.
Porque Mecca is closer to Arabia, to
To It's somewhere.
That's okay, we understand that we are confused with the, east and west and
Yes.
far away from Indonesia.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. And the other one is asar. Asar is simply when the zuhur is when the sun is on the top, and asar is when it goes lower. It is like before sunset and in the top, so it's kind of in the middle. And here in Chihuahua, I do it at 5 p.m. because in Indonesia I do it at 4 usually. And the other one is Maghrib. Maghrib is when the sunset, because here the sunset is at 7, I think. Yeah, 7, so I do it at 7. And after that we have Isha. Isha is when the sun absolutely set and the moon begins to rise. It is at night. Yeah.
May I ask you a question? Because I think it's for the others interesting too. I know that we have a class going from 6 to 9 in the evening. How do you do that? Do you change it, or is there a time range in that you can pray?
Okay.
Or is it exactly 1 point? I mean, I know the answer, but
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for the question. It is very good because in Islam. Can I have one?
Yeah, it's over there in the little bag.
How can I throw it? Can I?
Yeah, just roll it up.
Well, this is how I could draw. If I could draw how Islamic laws would be, like say this is a human, and this is the boundaries how Islamic laws goes. When we have the opportunity, exactly complete opportunity, we are health, we have time, we have place, and we have everything that doesn't disturb us from doing our law. The law will be very strict. We really have to do this. But when we have obstacles, like we might don't have time and place, and we might be not healthy, we might be sick. Then how the law would be like. Yeah. Yes.
And you're able to make adaptations to that.
Yeah. There are some allowance as long as we are doing it.
What happens if you're handicapped and you cannot bow? What happens if you're handicapped?
Yes, that's it.
So you have to have all those holes?
Yeah. Well, say if there is someone handicapped, and the way they do the pray is doesn't have to really exactly like the healthy one, like doing this and bowing and etc. He could just lay in his place, and he do it in his heart. He pray. He bless the God, something like that. He do read the praying method, but he could just laying like this, and that's it. And maybe some ulama teach them how to use their eyes. Like maybe at the time they have to stand, they could open their eyes, but at the time they have to go, they close their eyes for several times, just to make them become more khushu, become more concentration to the way of their doing pray. But it's not necessary, because that's why I said if there is some obstacles that doesn't allow us to break the rules, we really strict. But if there is some obstacles, then we did it like this. And for answering the question of Julia, because right now I'm not in the country of Muslims people. I mean, in Indonesia or in everywhere in the Muslims country, in every public place they have a special place to do the prayer.
pray.
Yeah. It is maybe just this big room. It's called musola. Just for praying. And because I don't have it here, and say I have a class from what time? From
6 to 9.
From 6 to 9, it means that I actually have a praying time there. But if I couldn't make it, then I'm not in a Muslim's country. I'm far away from my country. Then what I do is there is a method called jamak. Jamak is making two praying time become one. So I do the Maghrib and the Isha in the Isha time. Yeah, and it's a long explanatory about jamak, but that's the way I make it. But of course, especially about salah, I could not leave it at all. If I leave one time, then I get up very soon. Yeah, very soon.
Is there a hell for Muslims?
Pardon?
A hell?
Yes, there is.
Oh.
Yeah, we believe in hell and heaven, in the afterlife, afterlife time. Yes, afterlife time.
Can maybe this one doesn't have a lot of, well, it might have a lot of to do with the. How do you feel about terrorism in?
Yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
wanted to do. That's what you wanted to talk about.
Okay. About terrorism, well, besides of the five pillars, maybe, yeah, some ulama says that there is this six. I mean the six because it is not the five. The five is
Yeah, the one that was there.
yeah. The five is written exactly in the Quran, but the sixth one is like the way we build our religion. It is called jihad. Jihad is, some people interpret it as holy war. I could say it is right, but not that kind of war, because when I'm studying, I'm learning, I get knowledge, and it makes me become a better Muslim. Then I call it as a jihad. When I'm building good relationship with everyone, I call it jihad, because jihad exactly means the building of our religion. Well, some people which are doing, they go to war, like the one happened in Palestine or in Libya. It could be right because they are defending themselves, they are defending their children, their women, and their religion as well, because there is someone who tried to attack them. In Islam, we believe that we are allowed to attack people as long as the people attack us first.
Eye for an eye.
Huh?
Eye for an eye.
Eye for an eye. Yes. It could be something like that. Says if someone want to shoot me with a gun and I don't have a gun, then why not I attack him back? And maybe if I could take his gun, the best way is not shooting him, but because he treat me, then if I shoot him, even if in the normal law it is I'm right, isn't it? Because I'm defending myself, he tried to kill me, then the choice is me or he who will die. That's it. And what happened in Palestine, they call it jihad because there's Israel. You call it Israel?
Yeah.
Because the Israel tried to attack them with a long story.
What about the attacks to other countries or to other places?
Well,
In, I don't know, London or New York or...
well, what happened in 9/11 is a long story for me. But
No, but you have these two guys who lived in Boston, in Massachusetts, in the United States, and they were together placing a bomb. Remember that story? It happened about a month ago.
Well,
Two
They
youngsters.
call it jihad. Why?
oh well, that's for me and for the most of high level ulama says that kind of jihad is not true. I mean, why do they attack civil people when they are not threatening them?
Right.
Yeah, what kind of people are they? Islam taught people to live in harmony, to live in peace, spreading love around the world. But why do they attack someone who are even don't know anything and don't even attack them? That's crazy, and that's why we don't call them the mujahid. Mujahid is someone who are doing jihad, but we prefer to call them terrorists.
If you hate them like we are hating them.
Yeah, we hate them. We hate them like.
This is nothing personal, right?
No. This is if I could say just something personal, or maybe they have special agenda and something like that. But well, they cannot. Those people should not bring the Islamic names in the way they do.
In vain.
Okay. Do you think that people in Indonesia, or the ones who practice the Muslim religion, will they be fundamentalist?
Fundamental?
Yeah, the very strong beliefs in the the Sunni and the.
No. Well.
That's
well,
another thing.
Another thing. Well, Sunni and Shia, both of them different, just because of the highest ulama they follow. The highest ulama, but I'm sorry, I forgot, because in Indonesia it doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
Doesn't
Okay,
exist.
I see.
Islam is Islam, and that's it.
So, if they ask you to place a bomb in your body and go do something in a plane, would you do it?
Pardon?
If somebody asks you to place a bomb in your body and go, explode a plane, would you do it?
What for?
I don't know. Maybe that's a misunderstanding that we have, that you will do it just because you want to kill the Westerners who are taking over the land or over governments in those Arabian countries. Not saying that it's the case of Indonesia,
But I think it's the first question he was asking. He's not different than we are.
Yeah.
Like, would you place a bomb?
Yeah.
No, it's just a question, nothing personal. I wouldn't, but I don't believe in the way they say that eye for an eye. But if they're doing something to you, you have the right to place the bomb in another person. That's what I wouldn't agree, right?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't do it, but I just wanted to know if he as a person would do it. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe you are so strict and so right in your things that even if they offer you a drink, you won't do it because you know that it's not right for you. A drink. So,
It's a long.
yeah, that's another story. Okay, you're another country.
Yeah.
No, this is well so that you know, because I know that there are very, very strong believers in the religion, and maybe they take it in the wrong way.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just like
it is.
in Mexico, in everywhere.
Yes, it is. Everywhere, some people have a wrong way to do what they think is right, and that's it. And for me, what for? I mean, if someone asking me whether I will go to Palestine to defend another Muslims, I will maybe I will consider it, but I'm living peacefully here in Indonesia, and I could help them in different way, because it is better to protect them in a softer way, using diplomacy, using our government as the representation, and then if it doesn't work, then that kind of hard kind of jihad, like going directly into war, is absolutely the best way for us to do. The best way for us to do it. And what happened there is now they are not attacked anymore. I mean, the United States even have recognized them as a country, and there's no other war. So why should I kill people, bomb people, putting bomb in my body?
No, it's maybe what these Americans are doing in the United States, for example, is that they go with the shield of being or practitioners of the Islam, and they just want to, I don't know, kill people or do something in a very wrong way, or the understanding that they have about the religion and what they have to do, you know. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. They maybe they put the Islam in a very wrong way, but that's not the way we do.
Mm-hmm.
We build the peace around the world. We prefer to use love, to use just something like this. I make friends from all over the world. That's why I go to Mexico.
I had a question about the praying stuff. What do you pray for? I mean, personal stuff or world peace or
Okay.
thanking God?
The five times?
Yeah.
The 5 times? Well, the 5 times the pray is the obligatory. We are that we are already asked by the God through Quran. Quran is, we believe Quran as his way of saying his words to the human in the world, and the 5 times is obligatory. We really have to do that to as our personal to
Praise Allah.
yes to praise Allah.
For what you've given,
For me,
for
because-
everything you have.
Yeah, well, because it is very strict that if we do it, we will get reward. Not a direct reward, of course. And if we leave it, we'll get a punishment. And that's the way we praise Allah, because He gives us life, He gives us health, He gives us wealth, something like that. Yeah, that's the way. Implicitly, that's the way we praise Him. Yeah, but it's personal, because even though nowadays Muslims, some of them are not doing salah. Of course, it is wrong because they are sinful, but it's more it comes back to yourself. It comes back to my personality.
To your mind.
Yeah. How I strongly believe my religion.
Right.
Yeah. Something like that. And the third one is.
And the pillars is 3. I thought you had 1.
Okay.
It took a long time.
Yeah. I'm sorry about this.
No, it's okay. This is very interesting. Well, I like.
Yeah, I thought it's different. If we as not Muslims talk about it,
With somebody who knows. Right.
Well, let's see.
sorry.
Zakat. Yeah, zakat.
Zakat.
Well, there are two kind of charity in Muslim, but why we put zakat in the 5 pillars? Because zakat is obligatory. Another one where we just give charity to people who need, called sodaqah, but it's, for us it is a sunnah. It's nice. If we do it, we get reward. If we don't, then we don't get sinful. But zakat is obligatory because if we do it, we get reward. But if we don't do it, we get sinful. Just like if we leave the pray, the salah, and the specific zakat, there are 2 obligatory zakat. It is zakat mal and zakat fitrah. Zakat mal is giving what you have, like they have explained, 2.5% of our liquid assets. Yeah, we give it in the night before Idul Adha. Idul Adha is, if you watch the movie, it says that our Prophet Ibrahim has to slay his son, but the Satan, the devil, asked him not to do that, but he kept doing that. But the miracle is his son is fine, and the God replaced him with a god.
A goat.
A goat. people. Another obligatory zakah is zakat fitrah. Zakat fitrah is there is a measurement like we have to give let me think 2.25 kilograms of rice because I live in Indonesia and my main food is rice. But otherwise, I could give like let me see. If I currently